So this is what we are going to create today. A sleek stack card layout. It looks like any other standard design, but as you scroll down, the cards start stacking one over the other, creating a unique and engaging scrolling effect. It is simple yet powerful way to showcase your content and keep user interactive with your site. We will be using this card to display a range of content like text, icon, and even videos. You can customize each card to highlight different product services or even blog posts depending on what you want to feature. And the best part, we will be doing this entirely with Elementor free and a bit of custom CSS. No need for any paid plugins. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a professional interactive design where your card stick to the screen as user scroll, creating a smooth and dynamic experience. Don't worry if you have never done this before, I will guide you through each steps and you will be creating a beautiful sticky card in no time. So let's get started. To start, we will build the main container that will hold all the cards or containers. First, click on the plus icon and add a new container. This will be our main container where we will make all the cards. In the layout section, make the container fill the entire screen. Set the minimum height to 100 VH. This will ensure that the container has the full height of the screen. Next, set justify content and align item to the center. From here, this will align all the content inside the container, both horizontally and vertically. Now to add some space between the card, let's set a gap of 40 pixel. Go to style and change the background color to white. Now go to the advanced tab and assign the CSS class all cards to this container. This class will help us to link this main container later with our code. I will also change the container name to all cards in the navigator so it is easier to access later on. Okay, now we will design the first card. Add another container widget to create the first card. Change it from box to full width and adjust the width to 75%. Now set the height to 75 VH. Go to the style tab. Alright, let's choose a solid color background from here. To give the card a modern look, set the border radius to 25 pixels. This will round the edge of the card. Let's add a box shadow from here. This shadow will create depth, making the card look more three-dimensional. I will also go to the advanced tab and add 50 pixel padding on all the sides. This will ensure that the content inside the card has enough space. Alright, scroll down and set the Z index to 1 to ensure this card layer. Finally, give this container the class name card1 like this, which will help us to link it to the code we will add later on. Okay, now let's add the content to our first card. So I will quickly add two different container here. Make this duplicate and then select the card1 container. In the layout section, set the direction to vertical. As you can see, both the container are now side by side. Inside the inner container, add a heading widget for the main title. Set the text color to black. You can adjust the widget of the heading if needed. Below the heading, add a text editor widget for a description or additional information. And now let's make the card more interactive by adding some icons or button. Inside the card, add a button. Finally, go to a dynamic touch to our cards. We will add a background image to the container on the right. In the style tab, select image as the background option. Add the image from your media library and paste it into the image field. This image will now in the background of the card, giving it a modern and engaging effect. Once the first card is designed, we will duplicate it to create multiple cards. Each duplicate will have a different background, content or photos. Make sure you follow this section clearly to learn how to ensure each card layers correctly and appear in order as you scroll. Now click on this main container which holds all the cards. And in the advanced tab, make the padding 50 pixel from all the sides. Alright, now it is looking good. Now we will apply some custom CSS to make the card stack as you scroll. Don't worry, we won't be using Elementor Pro for adding the code. Okay, so go back to your WordPress dashboard, head to Appearance and click on Customize. Now, look for additional CSS and paste the following code from the description below. This CSS applies the stack positioning to each card. Make sure that the card stay in place at different scroll offset. Finally, let's go back to Elementor editor. For each duplicated card, we will adjust the z-index and class name. Set the z-index for card 2 to 2 and class name as card 2. For card 3 to 3 and class name as card 3. For card 4 to 4 and class name as card 4. This will control the layering of the cards and ensure they appear in the right order when scrolling. Preview the page by clicking here. As you can see, I can scroll through the page normally, and when I reach this section, the card starts stacking like this. Once you reach the end and scroll back up, the card starts unstacking by sliding down. Alright, you can now go ahead and customize the background, text and images for each card. This will ensure each card feels unique. I will do this quickly. Once you edit all the cards, publish date. Now go to the preview. Now this is looking more attractive. So whether you are showcasing services, products or other content, this stack card design is an excellent choice for any website looking to stand out. Comment below if you have any questions and I will help you out.